Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about how to start a business from nothing. No experience, no money, absolutely from scratch. And it got me thinking, how would I build my business up again today if it completely disappeared? How would I go about doing that if I didn't have any experience, no skills whatsoever, and no money? Would I start a YouTube channel, a Facebook page, an Instagram, Twitter? How would I go about building it? And it got me thinking. And I want this video to be my step-by-step guide for you guys in case you're thinking of starting a business. So I really hope this helps you out. Let's jump straight into it. Let's start with these 3 principles of business that are super important to understand. Principle number 1 is build in public. Document what you're doing. And whether that is on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, it doesn't matter. Document what you're doing, because building up an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you is one of the most powerful things that you can do these days. And not only can you monetize that audience further down the line, it means you've got more connections and you're genuinely helping people out. And it really does feel great. And the best way to build that audience is to provide value. So provide value and the rest will follow. But what exactly is value? That's a very nebulous word, isn't it? So what is value? How do you provide value to people, and how do you know what value you can provide? So again, if we circle back, if you're starting from scratch, I would be writing down everything that I learned along the way. Whether that's a book I've read, an inspiring website that I've seen, or a course that I've taken, I would be creating videos on Facebook documenting my journey of creating my business, or writing a blog post and then sharing it on Facebook. Anything that gets the word out. Hey, this is me, follow me on this journey, this is what I'm doing. And all of this would go out for free with the aim of helping people and building up your audience. And this leads us nicely to principle number 2. Provide value. Right now it's all about giving value to your audience without the expectation of a return from the other person. So I'd be documenting my journey and creating valuable pieces of content which I then send out to build my audience. I wouldn't be trying to sell anything to my audience, not at this point. You really want to focus on growth and giving value to the people that are discovering you. And by doing this, you'll naturally build up an audience of people that knows, likes, and trusts you. Principle number 3 is whatever I'm doing, I want to target a market that is filled with the people that I care about and the market that I'm passionate about. For example, the market I would target are YouTubers, bloggers, content creators, people that want to start a new business, because that's what I love and that's what I care about. I'm really passionate about helping people. I wouldn't build a business around skincare because I don't know anything about skincare. I've got friends who do know about skincare and makeup, and they could start a business tomorrow about skincare and makeup and build up their audience, share their tips, create videos about what they know. But for me, that's not where I would go. That's not my market. My market is content creators, YouTubers, because that's what I'm passionate about, that's what I know, and I love helping those kind of people. Because look, you want to do something that you're passionate about. You don't want to start something that you hate that's going to bore you down the line. Steve Jobs said it perfectly. You have to have passion with what you're doing. Otherwise, any rational person is just going to give up. They're not going to carry on, because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's just not going to work. So when you're starting a business from nothing, you want to think about the market that you're passionate about the types of content that you can create that really fills you with excitement, because then you can truly create powerful pieces of content for your audience and grow your audience that knows, likes, and trusts you. Now let's take a look at some actionable steps that I would take if I was starting a business from nothing. Step 1 is, if I didn't have a skill that I could monetize, I would learn a skill that I could monetize. And by monetize, I mean make money from, right? And that skill should also help the audience that you're aiming for. This could be absolutely anything. Video editing, graphic design, gardening, juggling. It could be absolutely anything that you're passionate about and that your market is going to love. For me, it would be something around YouTubers, bloggers, content creators. So naturally, perhaps I could make videos on video editing or how to create content. So I would be looking to learn a skill that helps out YouTubers, bloggers, and creators. And a good start would be video editing or content creation. Every YouTuber needs to know how to edit videos, or at least needs help editing videos, So if you can learn how to edit and produce content and videos, you are going to have a valuable service in helping them edit their videos, or even create courses on how to edit videos. You can then network and build your business around this audience of creators. Secondly, every YouTuber needs scripts. So if you're passionate about writing, you could become a video script writer or an Instagram or Facebook content creator. You could even turn their YouTube videos into blog posts. And this goes back to learning a skill. If you're great at writing but you don't know how to create a blog post, learn how, then monetize it. The next thing is thumbnails. Every YouTuber needs a thumbnail for every video that they create. And thumbnails are something that you want to get right. It's really important. And YouTubers are always looking to stand out. So if you're passionate about graphic design and you want to create thumbnails for YouTubers, you can build a business and you can monetize that. And you're building your business around it, you're creating content, free content, and you're building your audience. So if this was me and I didn't know how to edit videos, but I wanted to create videos for YouTubers because I love that market and that audience, I would save up around £500, buy myself a second-hand MacBook. I would teach myself how to edit videos. I'd probably buy myself Final Cut Pro because it's amazing. Spend a couple of weeks practicing how to use it, and then I'd probably be good enough to offer my services to someone for free. Now notice I said free, and this leads us to step 2. Now, because I don't have any experience, I've just started my business from scratch, I wouldn't have any work to show anyone yet. So it would be good for me to get some experience to enable me to show people what I can do. You can do this by getting in touch with some smaller YouTubers or bloggers, or even someone on Facebook who has a Facebook page, and literally just saying to them, hey, I will edit your next video for free. And if you like it, we can discuss me working with you ongoing on a paid basis. And remember, while you're doing all this, you are documenting. You're creating videos, you're creating blog posts, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, and you're tweeting about it. You're building your audience. You want to keep showing people what you're doing and building up your business. You know, the for free part really gets to people. You know, they think, why do I want to work for free? I need to be paid. But if you're just starting out with no experience, you know, you can't just go to a YouTuber and say to them, hey, bring me on, you know, pay me, I want to edit your videos. It's just not going to happen. So what I would do is I would DM, or I would get in touch with a load of YouTubers or bloggers, and I would literally say to them, hey, I will edit your next video for free. And you can make it personal. You can tell them what you like about their videos or what your favorite video is. Not many people are going to turn that down, someone to edit their next video for free. So what they're probably going to do is send you a link to their footage, and that's either going to be WeTransfer or a Google Drive. And now you've got a project. And like I said, at the very least, you've got a way to build up your experience, create a portfolio, and that is a massive step towards getting a paid gig. You can literally just watch your favorite YouTuber and reverse engineer how they created their videos. You can take notes, you can learn from what they've done, and then if you can try and recreate it yourself using your own footage. You can literally take your phone, start recording yourself, and create your own video. Taking inspiration from other creators is what everyone does, and it's a fantastic way of learning through trial and error. Another thing you could do is create thumbnails for your favorite YouTuber. Like I said, every YouTuber needs thumbnails. So I would find a YouTuber or a bunch of YouTubers, and I would try and recreate their thumbnails, or even create better ones. YouTubers are always looking for thumbnails that stand out. Then all you need to do is email or DM saying, hey, I've redesigned your thumbnails, let me know what you think. I think these would do better than the ones that you currently use because of A, B, and C. Now, I've actually done this myself. When I first started out over 10 years ago now, I reached out to multiple content creators and offered my services for free. I managed to land a few projects editing videos, and it gave me fantastic experience. And then I was able to build up my portfolio of work. And then I actually landed a paid job only a few weeks later. You can do this with any YouTuber or content creator for that matter. It doesn't have to be video editing. It all depends on what you want to do. So if you're an illustrator, you could DM loads of artists on Instagram and offer your services for free. If you're a writer, you can do the same thing on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can offer to write a free blog post. You can then message them saying, hey, what do you think? How about working together further down the line? These strategies are the perfect way for you to get into the market that you love and start working with the people that you care about without asking to be paid straight away if you're just starting out. And of course, while I'm doing this, I would be documenting everything I'm doing. I'd create videos around what I'm doing day to day, saying, hey guys, I've just got in touch with this YouTuber, my favorite YouTuber, and they said, yes, I can create their next video, and show people how excited you are. Build your audience of the people that you care about. Or say, hey, check out this blog post that I created for these guys. You never know who's watching as well. This in itself may land you with a paid gig. All the while you're creating your own business. So to reiterate that, step 2 is to offer your services for free to the people that you care about and the industry or the market that you want to work in, while documenting your journey and building up your own audience and brand. And once I've been doing that, I would have quite a good portfolio of different pieces of work to show people. And then I would use something like Squarespace or some other platform, even Notion, to create an online portfolio to be able to show people my work. So I would have my thumbnail designs, I would have my Twitter posts, my Instagram posts, Facebook posts, my video reels, everything that I've created in one place to be able to show people what I can do. Which now leads us nicely to step 3, getting paid to do what you love. Because you've been offering your services for free, you've gotten better, you've been watching free videos on YouTube or taking courses to improve your skills. Now you can get back in touch with those people and say, hey, this is how much I charge per hour if you'd like to work together. Let me know what you think. Most people are going to reply and say yes if it's reasonable, and you can contact other creators in the market that you're passionate about and start creating your client base. So by this point I'd be a freelancer and I'd be documenting my journey still. I'd be bringing along my audience for the journey. I'd be growing my YouTube channel, my Instagram, as well as other platforms, and continuing to give value to my audience. Now I'd probably have some money in the bank. Things would be going pretty well. I'd be pretty happy. I'd be doing what I love and working with the people that I'm passionate about. But I could go to step 4, which is next, and that is to create a product from your service. Now this is essentially moving from an hourly rate to creating a package or a course. So if I was a graphic designer, for example, I could say I'll design 3 thumbnails a week for X amount a month. Or if I was a video editor, so many videos a month for this amount of money. Or a writer, you could create 4 blog posts a week for this amount of money. There's a great book on teaching you how to move from an hourly rate to a productized charging rate, and it's called Take Your Shot by Robin Waite. It completely transformed how I think about pricing, and you can literally implement this into your business overnight. So another example, if I was a video editor, instead of teaching people how to edit video, I could create a course or product which people could then pay for and take and enroll on, instead of me doing it one by one or in person. It could be a course that anyone can take, and this way it runs itself. I don't need to be there to teach those people. So I'd be using that time to instead document what I'm doing, creating further videos, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, continuing to build my audience that knows, likes and trusts me. And by now I'd probably have tens of thousands of subscribers on my YouTube channel, which I'm continuing to build by creating videos. And so I'd probably join the YouTube Partner Program to be able to monetize my videos with ad revenue. I could also start working with different brands, etc, etc. There are so many options. It's unlimited what you can do once you start building up your business. Now all of that is great, and I really hope that it's inspired you and helped you create your own business and live a happier life. But what if you don't want to create a business, you just want to be a freelancer, but you want more free time, you possibly want to just work from home and be your own boss? And if that's the case, I would definitely still recommend going through steps 1, 2 and 3. And by that point, if you still want to be your own boss and work on your own terms, you're ready to jump over to a couple of different freelancing websites that I used when I first started out, which are incredible. So I'm going to share those with you right now. The first one is Upwork, which is possibly the biggest freelancing website in the world. In fact, if you know any others, let me know in the comments down below. And the second one is PeoplePerHour, which isn't as big, but it's got a very good reputation. All you do is create a profile and upload your work, and by this time you're going to have lots of different work. Remember, you've created your portfolio of different work, so you've got lots of different samples of what you can do, your thumbnails, your video editing, your writing, your graphic design, whatever it is. You can show prospective clients what you can do, and that means different businesses all around the world can look at your portfolio, at your work. And they can even get in touch with you. And these websites have jobs coming on every minute. It's quite incredible. And you'll find all kinds of different topics on these websites, from graphic design, writing, illustrating, accountancy. It's pretty exciting, and it's genuinely an amazing way to be a freelancer because you can find ongoing steady work on these websites. It's really easy to use, and as I said, this is what I used when I first started out. If you like this video and you want to learn more ways to be happier and healthy, hit that subscribe button, and please give this video a like if it's helped you out. It really means a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.